The Federal Industry Minister has poured cold water on the prospect of a taxpayer handout to assist Arrium. Christopher Pyne has suggested the threat to jobs at the troubled steelmaker may have been overstated. Meanwhile, the Opposition Leader Bill Shorten visited Whyalla to commit $100 million worth of spending on the steelworks if a new buyer is willing to invest in it. Political reporter Nick Harmson.
Forged in a campaign furnace,
I love steelmaking.
A pledge to save a brittle steelmaker burdened by $4 billion of debt.
We will save this company. We will save your jobs.
To keep Whyalla on the map, Bill Shorten's promised a $50 million handout and a further $50 million in loans. The money would add to the Wetherill government's own $50 million pledge to attract a new buyer willing to invest its own money in the ageing Arrium steelworks and preserve 3,500 jobs.
This is a massive issue for Whyalla, a massive issue for our state, but also a critical national issue.
Really what we're looking for is a bipartisan solution to ensure that the confidence of the overall community, the business, the employees can be taken forward.
Don't bank on that.
It's a very, characteristically unbusinesslike and highly political announcement from Mr Shorten.
The Industry Minister suggests the threat of a Whyalla wipeout has been overstated because the steelworks may soon break even.
We think there are better levers of policy than a taxpayer bailout of a business that is breaking even or in profit.
The coalition remains open to a loan but won't make a definitive decision before polling day.
The fact that the Prime Minister is still sitting on the fence when it comes to the future of Arrium and the future of Whyalla could mean that on July the 2nd he finds that fence happens to be electrified.
Whyalla's woes could help Nick Xenophon steal the seat of Grey from the Liberals. But it's Labor that's really turning up the heat on the crossbench senator and his candidates.
One thinks acupuncture on a woman's private parts can cure infertility.
It's a defensive ploy. The ALP's negative ads suggest it's more worried about saving its own senators than watching the Xenophon team win seats off the Liberal Party.
Those that throw mud lose ground.
But mud sticks, even if it doesn't wash with all voters.
The major parties have talked about him having crackpots within his party, but that doesn't make him any different from the rest of them, does it?
If nothing else, the Xenophon threat has brought high visibility to South Australia this campaign. Nick Harmson, ABC News.